Testing. All right. You can cut out that other.
Hey, yo, aim. Yeah. Run it up, Blondo.
Hey, see y'all from Texas, where we should ride in swangers and put diamonds in our neck.
What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing this Wednesday evening? I'm about to say Tuesday. Wednesday evening. It's your boy Doc Holiday. We are always back with another HBCU tonight. It's powered by HBCU Overdrive. Make sure that you like the stream, comment, share, and most of all, subscribe to the channel. Also, you already know that we simulcast on both Twitter and YouTube. So all the folks that's on Twitter, hit that follow button and then hit the subscribe button on the YouTube channel. So I have been off for the last couple of days, and tomorrow is the big day. Tomorrow I will be heading over to AT&T Stadium for the 100th edition of the Shrine Bowl. That is, of course, put on by none other than the Shriners Hospital and the Shriners Network. The game will be on NFL Network tomorrow, so make sure y'all tune in to that. I will be on the field, always taking, I'll be on the field, always taking pictures and recording live. I'm do some recording, live recording also on the sidelines. So it's going to be a fun atmosphere, a fun evening. But other than that, let's go ahead and get into it. But first, before we get into the whole gist of things, let's take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back with a word from our sponsor.
Yo, it's your boy Doc Holiday with HBCU Overdrive, and I am proud to sponsor Merch Sports. Check out his new line of collection, the Black College Football Fan Club collection. It's basically designed to show support and give respect to the rich history and tradition of black college football. And as you already know, the best college players had to play at HBCUs before integration. So go ahead and check it out over at shopmerchsports.com. Merch Sports. Merch for the sports enthusiasts.
All right, we are back. Had to get my breath fresh and go on here trying to stick up the microphone. But other than that, we can let people file in right now. Let's see the people file in. And of course, we got my nephew JTV Videos. Make sure you subscribe to his channel. Say welcome to the channel, and he's also tuning in from work. Got my man Sonny Boom, should be coming up in a minute. Gonna be my co-host for tonight. There we go. What it do?
What's going on, man?
Man, I can't call it. Can't call it. Been at home all day because it's been raining. Been raining out here. So couldn't do anything else but lay down and watch Netflix all day. That's all
Yeah, I've
I've
been
been.
kind of getting caught up on it too on
Been,
Netflix.
been watching Netflix all day. Of course, I gotta rewatch. I gotta rewatch. I gotta rewatch Monday Night Raw. So, of course, y'all know that's on Netflix now. Um, but other than that, man, what's going on in Memphis?
Not much. It warmed up for a little bit now, so we'll see how these next couple of weeks go.
Yeah, it's been rain. Like I said, it's been raining here. So, what up, Tony? What's going on? It's been raining here, so I can't do nothing but just sleep and watch TV and cook a little dinner. That's it. I guess you call it dinner. I guess you call nachos dinner, but hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. But what we got on the docket for tonight, man?
Uh, I guess I got a couple of questions I wanted to ask you before we get into the JSU sports talk.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, so how y'all doing out there? After a week or so under Trump, you still okay out there, man? Y'all still straight?
Oh, yeah, they done they done did about look, they done got like 84 round up by 84 um I don't even want to call them illegal aliens. They ain't aliens. They are undocumented people. That's what I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it. Illegal aliens, that's to me, that's the white term right there. So we're not
Yeah,
gonna go with the white term. We're gonna call them there because at the end of the day, they're still people. And it sucks that they coming in. It don't matter. They coming into your residence. They coming into your job. They coming in anywhere and everywhere, and they are. What's going on, Riri? They are literally taking them to Juarez, Mexico, which is ain't nothing but across the border from El Paso. So I got makeshift tents out there, but this is what you call the modern day internment camps, because that's what it is. That's what
yeah,
it is.
because I don't even really call them illegals because even before he took office, I mean, now that he in office and they doing some of these deportations and they rounding people up. I mean, they catching people they ain't even looking for. Like I seen this
Right.
guy today that grabbed his wife because they just happened to be in the house with two people they was looking for. Then another reason I don't use illegals is because he used that word a lot during the campaign. But what people have to understand is all the people that's immigrants ain't just people that snuck over here. Some of these people they just in the process of doing their immigration stuff. So he just kind of lumping anybody that's not, I guess, white
Lump
American
anybody
into
that,
one group.
yeah, that's all it is. It's all it is, white America. And I just said, we said this last week. It's not called Make America Great Again. It's called Make America White Again, because everything that they're trying to do is to put themselves over. And damn it, from what I'm looking at it, he's living up to what he said. You gotta live up to them campaign promises. One thing, it was one thing I seen on Twitter, and it was like, well, Obama could have did some, could have did a lot for black people,
I
but
would love to say that.
People love to say that. But what could he have done for us with what we haven't done for ourselves for the last 400 years? Let me scratch that. Not just the last 400 years. Let me scratch that. For the last maybe since the end of Reconstruction.
And I think what it is, man. I think Trump got some of these people fooled into thinking, oh, you the president. You can. I mean, some of us don't already understand how stuff works. No way. But he got people fooled thinking, oh, he can just go in there and do whatever he want. So even for these last 4 years under Biden Harris, they were so glad to have Trump out of there. But as soon as they get out of there, the first thing they say, oh well, if Trump was still in there, he would have did this. Trump would have did that. They seem to think the president's some kind of miracle worker or something.
Well, the
But
way
you want the guy out, but now you complain that people ain't being just like him.
but then too, here's the thing. It's the same thing for them folks that voted for him because you voted for your own interest. Which I mean, it's everybody. When you vote, you're supposed to vote for your own. You're supposed to vote
To an extent, yeah.
To an extent, your own interest. But knowing that if you got this man in office, and you think he's going to save you, he is not.
He not. He ain't thinking about you. He ain't trying to save you. But
He
what messed
is.
me up is some of my folk falling for it, because I saw a post today where he made the comment about the 14th Amendment really being for black people, descendants of slaves, and well, our folk just came out the woodworks like, yeah, somebody finally said it. But if Biden had said the exact same thing, they would say he was pandering.
And I mean, pandering. I mean, at the end of the day, he's also. I mean, at the end of the day, he's the president. He's also pandering because he has to pander to a base. And
And then I even saw Jack State people getting mad at because somebody said something to the fact of, hey, where was all the ADOS and FBA people that told us Trump was gonna be good for us? Where y'all at now? I think some of my people even took offense to it.
But at the same time, man, the FBAs and the ADOS, I can't really rock with it. And I might get some nasty comments and on Twitter, but I don't care. And I always tell you, I tell anybody, you can't whoop me. So you can do all that talking, you can do all that typing behind that phone or behind that keyboard. I bet you if you see me right now, you ain't gonna whoop me.
Yeah, because they were the main ones pushing she ain't black and trying to come up with, oh, she dated this person. All the stuff they normally come up with when they don't like a certain candidate, stuff that ain't got nothing to do with what's going on. But they were the main ones coming up with the same BS the MAGA folk was saying.
But then again, here's the whole thing. Now you see, you talking about people, they were talking about, well, I'm not gonna vote. I'm gonna rescind my vote. Like, you could have wrote somebody else in there and put them on the ballot. But at the same time, you reap what you sow.
I mean, that's still sensitive vote from Trump, because I was watching some post earlier and they was talking about some district that Biden won that Kamala didn't win, and I think like Jill Stein got more votes in that district than Kamala.
Right.
So really, when you come down to it, if you don't vote for one, you're voting for the other one.
But like I always say, man, I've been saying it, you gotta mobilize and strategize. And if we ain't taking care of our own, we should have our own community. Like, and we should be able to thrive in our own community. Like, and what I mean by that is that we have the power, right? We have the most economic power. All ethnicities and races and whatever you want to call it, right? When it comes down to it, we have when it comes, like I said, Black Friday, Thanksgiving holiday, Christmas holiday, we make up $3 trillion of that economy right there. Because we want nice things. We want to give our kids what they want. We want to give ourselves gifts. We want to give our family, gifts out there. But at the same time, we don't have to. Soon as we get money, we don't have to go out there and just spend it like right then and there.
Mm-hmm.
Now I understand. Like, okay, pay your bills, pay your rent, pay your bills, pay your mortgage. If you own a house, pay your mortgage. Pay. I live in an apartment. I pay my rent. Now I'm trying to work on I want to get a house. I want to own a house. Because at the same time, paying rent doesn't mean that you make somewhat of a difference because you don't own it. Like here in Texas, you pay your property taxes. Your money from the property taxes is going towards everything in the state: education, roads, just everything. And if you you stay in an apartment, you don't own it now.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you own the apartment. If you own it, like, shoot, the money that they get, I will always say it like this. Okay. Two fools, an idiot, and a stuttering clown. Okay, so this is what we're not gonna do. You're not gonna bring your bitch ass onto my platform and start talking bad about me or my host or my guest or anybody up in here. Now, we could do this the easy way or we could do this the hard way. And yeah, I'll be a stuttering motherfucker. But like I said, you can't whoop me. Even if you see me, you can't. So therefore, if we got anybody in the chat right now, I ain't giving nobody no attention, but I ain't had no issues, I ain't had no problem. But this bitch ass nigga want to come up here and want to start some shit.
Yeah, see, them the kind of people I was asking about the last time we was on.
Hey, Drake, just go ahead and send him to where his mama lay rest at. I ain't had no issue. I ain't had no issue. I ain't had no problem with stuff like this.
That's probably another person pretending they went to Colorado anyway, just like that fake X page was.
I don't know who it is, but
Probably you'll say.
Yeah. But I bet you I go to Florida, I whoop his ass. And they ain't talking about get clean water. Yeah. I don't
Now,
stay
you know
in
that's
Jackson.
family. Yeah, that's somebody from FAMU. And that's his cook cousin. That's his crook cousin or something.
Is you? Yeah, get off my shit, bro. See, I know Adrian don't even. Crook don't even. He don't even stoop that low. He troll, but he don't even stoop that low, bro. I don't know what the fuck that was about, bro. We just trying to come in and have a good old time. We talking.
Yeah, I was just about to bring some of them folk up too. They always come around. Um, anything Jack State related, they just popping up.
Thank you.
I was gonna try to be behaved this time.
This what he said. My people drinking the same water. So you know what? You know what? Niggas got too much shit on their hand. You know, you got too much time on your hand, bro. You got too much time. Ain't got time for that. I'm trying to be civil.
I was just talking about somebody about trying to stay civil. A little before we got on.
Right now, I ain't got the energy.
I guess we can just go and get back to the topic at hand.
Yeah, get back to the topic at hand, man.
Yeah, but I agree with what you're saying about doing for ourselves. The only problem is, I know there's a lot of people that's saying that that's claiming to be for the people and for us all getting together. They seem to be kind of, I don't know, they kind of have their own motives. So I think some of them might be undercover Maccas, but they be the first ones out there talking about what black folk need to do and how the other people in our way. Some of them be the same fake FBA and adults people we was just talking about.
Yeah, come on now, man. It's just that just irritated my damn. It ain't irritated my soul, but I'm gonna need.
There's all gotta be one popping up.
Yeah, gotta be somebody popping up. And then when they see you in person, when they see you in person, be like, man, I didn't mean all that stuff. I ain't mean all. I ain't mean what said what I said, bro. It's too late now.
Yeah, because even when folks say, man, I'm just joking, you know, it's something to it. But even when you joking, there's some truth in it or some way you was really feeling it somewhere.
Yeah.
What's up, Israel?
What's up, Dr. Israel? But yeah, man, but at the end of the day, we just got to come together. Like, I was getting ready to say before I was rudely interrupted by a bitch ass nigga, was that if I own an apartment complex, let's just say if I own an apartment complex, I wouldn't let my tenant sign no lease. I would want them to be able to own that, you know what I'm saying, that place that they stay in, to where the money that they pay, it's a mortgage. Not no high mortgage either. It's a mortgage, but that money goes into paying property taxes and stuff like that. It goes something. It goes somewhere. And maybe we need to, try to do something like that.
You know what? I noticed one other thing since Trump got in there too. You remember how inauguration day, a lot of us was saying, hey, do some MLK Day stuff, watch some MLK Day stuff on TV and all that. I've been noticing ever since the inauguration, every time I go on YouTube, it's 2 or 3 videos popping up of, most of white folk, but probably some Byron Donald type people trying to
Panda
do all
to
these
back to
Panda. Are they doing these? Oh, is MLK really somebody we should be looking up to? Kind of videos.
You know what, man? Won't they just somebody like Byron Donalds? Don't he just go ask his daughter? Ain't the son? He's still alive too, right?
Yeah, he was. I just saw him on YouTube the other day. If y'all got something to say, go talk to Bernice and talk to MLK3 and
Yeah, I think he's still alive, right?
and really learn
And
what he was about. Because even some of my people kind of trying to put him in this small box or kind of narrow the message down. But if you really got a problem, go speak to the family and see what they got to say about it.
see what they got to say about it. Hey, uh, Uncle said it ain't gonna be no black eyes and brag. It's gonna be a body bag and brag that keep fucking with me.
Now, I know most of these people probably really SWAC people pretending to be somebody else. On that same topic, man, who is who is Lawrence, or do you know who Melissa Porter is?
uh, Lawrence, you talking about Lawrence? Mr. Lawrence, he gives me info on Division 2 and stuff like that.
No, this is somebody who I guess they own whenever they own X or wherever they own YouTube, they always replying to Jack State posts having something to say. I just assumed he went to FAMU.
I don't
He
know. I
one of
don't
them. He one of them. Everything y'all got is because of the last coach type dudes. I'm about to show you what I'm talking about next time we do it.
Okay, just DM it to me. I probably figured out. Man, you know what? I don't even pay no attention. I really do not pay attention to half them
Yeah, I
folks
usually
like
don't pay
that.
attention to them, but it seems like every time, like for instance, whenever somebody shared a, like the comment Shador recently made, or when Travis said he got to start at JSU, or Shallow may come out and say something positive about Jack State or something like that, these few people pop up with the BS.
Yeah, they come with the be yeah. Yeah, bitch, I know what you're talking about. I ain't gonna spaz out, but some of these folks forget. I was born in 79. I was raised in the 80s.
Yep.
My mama was the last original crash out. I got her genes. I got that crash out gene from her. They really don't want me to crash out, like for real.
And speaking of the Shador, because you been at the Shrine Bowl, right?
Well, yeah, because they called me into work the other day, so that's I couldn't get up there. But Shador has when he's been doing interviews. Shador has always said that he couldn't get his start if it wasn't. He wouldn't be where he at right now if it wasn't for starting out at Jackson State in 2 years.
So what you think about him deciding not to play? You think that's a normal move? I mean, his
I think it's a normal move, especially since with him, all the beatdowns that he done got, the last 2
body's more
years
rest.
give his body time to heal up. So I think it's good. I mean, I don't know if he's going to the Shrine Bowl also, not Shrine Bowl, but to the Senior Bowl also, because that's on Saturday. But I don't know if he got invited down there also. But if he did, he'll probably just go and talk, interviews and stuff like that. But more likely I think he's getting ready for the actual NFL combine.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he's going to throw at the combine. It would be good for him to throw, to let people know, let scouts know, like, hey, this is what you want. This is what you're looking for. It comes with a price. Uncle said,
Yeah, I'm actually gonna ask you about that later.
Yeah, let's talk about it now. Let's get to it right now. What we think about the men's and women's basketball for right now? Well,
I mean, I think they both playing pretty well. I think I want to see the boys play a little bit better. But I think right now they playing pretty well. But I think they both got some things they probably missing that we probably need. But the girls team pretty much overachieving right now. They're doing better than pretty much anybody thought they would do.
I don't even think they're overachieving. I just think they playing well together.
Well, overachieving compared to what people thought they was going.
Oh, okay.
What you would expect in this situation for most teams.
Yeah, when we ain't had nothing in the cupboard.
Let me ask you this. I know we touched on this a little bit last time we was on. What you really see? What you really think is different between this team and the Reed teams, or you see better on this team than those teams?
I see it better on the ball defense. I see better free throw shooting because that was one of our Achilles heels last year with the Reed team, that we couldn't shoot free throws. Like, we was in the mid 60% free throws percentage. When it comes to shooting the outside shot, shooting the threes, I think we shoot the three better.
Yeah, we started shooting threes pretty well.
And I was saying this, I said this last time. Everybody has their role. Everybody has a role that they play. Like, Talia Dillworth is your scorer. Point blank, period. She leads the conference. I think she leads the conference with close to 16 points a game. She is your scorer. You got Montoya, you got Montoya, who's your rebound. Like, you got rebounders out there. Diaka Beretti, she's your, when she comes in, she's going to shoot the three. Like, it was just like last season. Who was the chick name that used to come off the bench?
It wasn't the one that's with her now. I mean, it ain't the one with the.
No, she gone. She gone.
I can't remember who that was. Was she a freshman that came up the bench last year, or she was somebody that had been on the team for a while, right?
No, she was a grad student.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
When she came in, her job is to shoot, regardless, don't matter what it is.
Yeah.
Threes, mid range, take to the basket. She was instant offense. On the men's side, we dropped 2 out of 3.
Mm-hmm.
When you see FAMU, like the FAMU game, they played the passing lanes, and they had active hands. So they mean, like, they kept everything in front of them. And so they basically dictated where, if you was, you're a ball handler, where you were going to go. The big thing that irritated me the most was our big man putting the ball on the floor, because that is a no-no. That is a no-no. Unless you are getting ready to make your move, one dribble, do a power move, you know what I'm saying? A drop step. You could do a half, you could do a half turn. They were in the lane. As soon as that ball hit the floor, you got somebody that was coming up from behind them and scooping the ball up. And then too, they got out early because they started shooting. They were shooting threes. We said that FAMU is the head coach is an analytical. He's analytics. He is not a traditional he's not a traditional basketball coach. He's an analytics coach. The more you shoot, the more you make. And also, you speed up the possessions. So with that, the way it should have been done to keep them out of transition, you have to put them, you have to, like, literally slow them down. And what we should have done was go into a matchup zone.
Mm-hmm.
Like Fam went into Fam on defense went into a man defense, and then as soon as the ball was past half court, they went into a matchup zone. It was like we couldn't do anything as far as on the inside. Even though Shannon Grant had 18 points, shout out to him. Mansell couldn't do anything else. Deshaun Ruffin had a horrible shooting night on Monday. So that's something that we probably have to we probably gonna have to fix because we got Grambling on Saturday, and then we got Southern on Monday. Southern is going to try to make you. They're going to try to make you run up and down the court.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking, looking at both teams for the women. I see the same thing you saw as far as comparing to the last year's team, but I think they actually doing a better job of passing and getting, swinging the ball around, keeping the offense moving. And I kind of think really we're getting a little bit better point guard play, even though they have some lows in the game where they can't really score. I feel like we just getting to the offense a little bit better now with better point guard play. I think that last year with Tamika Reed, or maybe the last 2 years, I think we had so much success with Amisha that last year, especially that year we had the game against LSU. It was like from here on out, her whole thing was get bigger, get longer. But I felt like once we got Angel, once we got Daphne, it was like that's our one go to is run everything through our bigs, and then when they not really having the best game, now we just kind of we ain't really having the success we thought we would have. So I think kind of now with her team, I think she kind of they find different ways to win. I think we had a game plan. We didn't go quite the way we thought it would go. We kind of faltered a little bit with the women's team. Now with the men's team, I kind of agree with Doc Israel too. We got to do something about turnovers and closing games. I don't know if you see it or not, but sometimes I look at them and I wonder, damn, is this like last year's team? Because last year's team, we get down, then we had to come back, or we get up, and then next thing you know, we let the other team come back, and now we get to the end of the game. Now we're having a dog fight. And I've seen that same thing in a couple of games this year. It's like this year we've been having problems closing games. We turned the ball over against FAMU, and then the previous game we was up double digits with a couple minutes left to go, and you look away 1 second, and the game down to 4-5 points, and it was like the slightest little pressure they was putting on us. We was turning the ball over. We was making bad decisions. I mean, it was like we was up double digits. Next thing you know, 2 or 3 possessions, it's a 3-4 point game.
Yeah. Yeah. Deshaun Ruffin just gotta, when it's his time, it's his time. When it's time to close out the game, put the ball in his hand. He should be your closer, like literally. So for the last maybe like the last 7-8 minutes of the second half, that's your closer right there. Deshaun is your closer. Get Kavion Hunt, get him going. You get Mansell going. You even get Shannon. You get Big Shannon going. Yeah, they're not fully up under him, but he still got what? This is what the team is 5-2 now. 5-2 in conference play. They still got 11 more games in conference.
Yeah, I mean, I know I was kind of thinking the same thing, but I know we had a lot of guys that wasn't here the first couple of games, so the whole team is kind of getting into a rhythm. But guys gonna have to get their rhythm, get their legs, gonna have to get some eventually. I know I've been watching the boys, and I've been knowing we didn't start with all our guys right off the bat. So I'm thinking, okay, it's gonna take us a few games to really get everybody up to full force. But we in the SWAC play now, so we're gonna have to get on to it. And I know Grant had a good game this last game, but how much depth do we really have in the front court with our big men? Because that one game where Mansell didn't play, we was kind of struggling there for a minute, and Grant really
That
didn't
was
have
the
his
Texas.
best game.
That was the Texas Southern game right there.
Yeah.
I don't know how much we have in the front court, but the mentality has to be the next man up.
Mm-hmm.
You got to treat it, and you got to treat it like football. Next man up, and it ain't out there. Hey, you got to go out there and score. You got to go out there and give me a rebound. Give me some hustle. Give me a block shot. Give me a steal. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to go out there and play with emotion. Like, this Saturday, we should be playing with emotion, but don't take this. I would say this: don't take this Grambling team light, because remember, they did win the conference last year.
Mm-hmm.
But even though that they're struggling right now, still don't take them lightly. And this Southern team, please don't take that Southern team lightly either, because they undefeated for a reason. It's Southern, yeah, Southern like that.
Yeah, I just wonder because we seem like our front court struggled that game. Mansell was out, so I'm just wondering how the depth and the strength, if that's the strength of our team, really. But yeah, these next two games, they gotta, even though Grambling ain't having the season they expected, that always be the game that we play somebody and they play the way everybody expected them to play.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't take them lightly because I'm pretty sure they want to get back to what they thought they was gonna be doing this season.
Yeah, and Southern, when you look at Southern's team, they have one guy that scores double digits. That's Jordan Johnson, 6'4" guard, sophomore out of Florida. Then everybody else is scoring like 9.6, 9, 8, 7, 6. Like, this team is y'all look. I'm not even gonna hold you. Y'all tough. Y'all tough. And your best player, he just started playing. This is only his 9th game that he's about to play. His 9th game he's gonna play this week.
Yes, Southern kind of what I was expecting. Where I expected Mo to kind of have his team in year 3. I mean, I know there's some other stuff going on as far as guys come back from injury and everything, but they kind of where I was expecting us to be. Now with Mo his 3rd year at the helm.
Yeah, Alabama State surviving off 3-point shot. Alcorn is kind of making its way back into the fray. And the thing about it is, when it comes to the men, all you need to do is be in the top 4. The top 4. I don't know how they're gonna do the seeding as far as when it comes to the tournament time. But if you're in the top 4, you might get a bye. We don't know. But you remember, we send the 10 teams to the tournament this year, and we're sending all of them to the tournament next year. So, Jackson State men sitting at 5-2, Texas Southern sitting at 6-1, Southern sitting at 7-0. Alcorn, Bethune, and FAMU and Alabama State all sitting at 4-3. A&M and Grambling is sitting at 3-4. But remember, we only taking 10.
Mm-hmm.
So in a sense, you just keep playing the way that you're playing, and eventually you'll get it to the tournament. But we can't have you cannot go in to the second half of SWAC play on the downside. That's
Yeah, we're going to tighten some things up, try to keep this position toward the top of the conference. get back in our rhythm and find out, what really worked for us.
Mm-hmm. So, stats wise, let me see. That's on the men's side. Let me see. Stats wise on the men's side, Deshaun is the leading scorer on the team, but he's only played 10 games. So, but Jamie Mitchell is the lead scorer at 11 because he has more games under his belt. And then McMillan, the freshman, is second with 10.5. Mansell at 9.8, which he can actually be a 10-point scorer and then averaging a little bit over 7 rebounds a game. Kevion Hunt with 8 points a game. Shannon Grant with 8 points and 5 rebounds a game. His rebounds need to come up a little bit more too, but most of his is coming off the he could get most of his on the offensive end, on offensive boards. That's another thing we need to work on too. Hitting the offensive glass. But the best thing about Mansell coming into the season was that he did put on like 10 pounds of muscle. So he could be able to take all that the banging on the inside in the paint. But yeah, on the men's side, we got Mansell should be averaging double-double.
He should be averaging double-double.
But at the same time, the way the college game goes, it don't even translate to that. So whatever you did when you was in high school, you kind of dummy it down. Then on the women's side, on the standings, you got Texas Southern at 7-0, Jackson State and Southern sitting at 6-1, Alabama A&M at 5-2, Grambling at 4-3, Alcorn, FAMU, Bethune, and Alabama State sitting at 3-4 in conference play. Grambling is a surprise to me because I would have figured that they brought a lot of other girls back from their team last year. And I would figure that they would be the ones at the top in the standings right now in the SWAC. But it's not even that. It's Texas Southern. And what Coach Skeet has done with that team, I said this, Ken said this, that Texas Southern team, that women's team was built to beat Tamika Reed's team. Just saying. It was built to beat her team. It wasn't built to beat anybody else. It was built to beat her team. The team that she always liked to have. Bigs that could run, bigs that could set screens, guards get out there and, that can defend 94 feet. But yeah, that's to me, that's what it is with the women's side. So tomorrow the women have they have Southern tomorrow in Baton Rouge. So that will be a very good game. Hopefully people can, it should be on. I think it should be on the. Hopefully it's on the SWAC Sports Network, but it's more likely going to be on the Jaguar Sports Network. And then of course everybody we go to Grambling, play at Hobby. And we'll see what happens when we play Grambling on both sides.
Yeah, it's showing that women's games on Jaguar Sports Network.
On Jaguar Sports Network, okay.
Mm-hmm.
More likely they'll have it on. They should have it on the SWAT Sports Network too tomorrow. Now we talked about. We talked about this yesterday with Troy. The game on Saturday with Norfolk State was pushed to ESPN Plus for the men's game. And with the men sitting at 14-8, but the women Norfolk State women is 18-4. 18-4. They lost to Alabama, who Zay Green is on that team, and she's still balling the way she is with the Crimson Tide. They lost to Alabama. They lost to Washington State. They lost to Green Bay.
Give me a second.
And the other loss they had, so Alabama, Washington State, Green Bay. So that's 3. Where's the 4th one? Oh, they played North Carolina. Lost to North Carolina. They only lost 4 games. Dog walk, close games, competitive games, won 18 of them things. And they decide that the men's game would be a better fit on instead of showing on ESPN Plus. Which is crazy. It's crazy. Diamond Johnson is a hooper. Diamond Johnson for Norfolk State is a hooper. Leads the team with close to 19 points a game, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals. She is a bona fide hooper. This team, man, look. I don't know who made that decision to push the girls out of the ESPN U slot, whatever that they're supposed to be in. But they dumb as hell. They are dumb as hell. Them girls is hooping. Like seriously, hooping.
Yeah, that would have been a good game to keep where it was at.
not to take anything away from the men, nothing like that. But you ain't got nothing on these girls right here. But man, it is what it is. Let's see what we got right now.
Well, let me ask you this question:
Go ahead.
when we play USM, do we normally do the team and the band normally go down that same day?
I don't know. I mean, but it's an hour. It's an hour and a half drive down there. So I think we would just leave out that morning. Because if it's a night game, we'll leave out that morning. They'll probably have a.
Because I would think they try to do as little as possible, cutting to that little bit of payout we're getting.
I mean, it ain't never going down the road. We don't have to get no the team Friday, boom, Saturday morning. So hopefully that they paying. Hopefully USM is paying for the team to stay in the hotel. They paying for the hotel too.
Because some of my folks say they're saying Jack State don't get out of bed for $750, but they seem pretty happy with the $350.
Well, right now, the way it's set up right now, I mean, it was supposed to be one of the games that it was supposed to be for Prime. It was supposed to be for Dion.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, he made the decision. He went to Colorado, so we just kept the team on the. We just kept the team on the schedule.
Well, I guess if the boom ain't going down until Saturday, I guess USM band don't get a chance to do a day with the boom.
I mean, it don't even matter to do a day with the boom down in Hattiesburg. Shoot.
I'm sure they've been watching the videos. They've been, ooh, I hope they come here and do it. Let us pretend to be with the boom for a day.
I mean, what high schools out that way? What's that?
I'm saying USM probably wish they could be one of these high school bands that's getting the chance to play with us.
Yeah, it's a turnaround. Yeah, it's a turnaround game, man. Shoot, we ain't trying to stay down there. We ain't trying to stay no overnight down there. Shoot, gonna go down there, beat the brakes off of them on the field, in the stands, and call it a day. But yeah,
and collect our check. But hope they are paying for the team's room though.
They should shoot. They should tell Brett Favre to give us that money so he can pay for the team.
Yeah, I noticed another thing. I think that was it this week or last week. One of our players was on the indoor track athlete of the week. I think LaDamian Royal or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Oh no! Shout out to him.
So I guess we got indoor track doing some good things. I see we had a guy decommit wide receiver. But I don't know. I guess the room's a little too deep for him.
Oh yeah, Tyree Weatherspoon. He did decommit. He said he's opening his
I think he committed to Eastern Kentucky, which was kind of like
Kentucky. Yeah, he committed to Eastern Kentucky, but I'm still scratching my head on that too because I'm trying to figure out what is at Eastern Kentucky.
Yeah, I'm thinking if you're gonna decommit from Jack State, Eastern Kentucky though.
Eastern Kentucky, because who's at? TJ Phelan was TJ Phelan at Eastern Kentucky or he was at Western?
I thought he was at Western. I gotta look it up though.
Hey son, I ain't gonna say anything, but I don't know if you're gonna win there or not. That's still the old, Big South OVC right there. But like,
how were they season? I remember last time I heard anybody even talking about Eastern Kentucky.
Nah, I know they got thrashed by Tennessee State last year.
Oh yeah, they did play him. That was the first time I heard anybody talking about him in a while.
They tell you so. Yeah. So
Yeah,
what we
yeah,
how
he
we
must
what's
he had to be looking for a little pocket train because I don't never heard nothing about East Kentucky. Then again, I don't really hear that much about USM. Whenever I talk to people from Ole Miss, Mississippi State, they still be wondering if USM still open.
I'm supposed to be tripping.
So what you going to Vegas or not?
I don't know, but Mr. Lawrence asked me about the schedule for Southern University.
I ain't gonna ask Cedric and Doc Israel about Vegas. I'm telling them what they're gonna be doing out there.
Oh yeah.
But what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. So y'all go ahead and do what y'all gonna do, man.
Said no competition at wide receiver there. So Lauren, let me see. I
You're
got
gonna be
their
the
schedule
starter.
up. Yeah, I got their schedule up right now. For Southern. So they got Central. They got North Carolina Central for the MEAC SWAC Challenge. Central is going through a lot of changes right now. Their defensive coordinator, Courtney Cord, he's going up the road to Greensboro to join the staff with Sean Gibbs. And of course, Courtney, Coach Cord was he's an A&T alum. So I don't know about that game. They might get it, they might not get it. I don't know. They got Mississippi Valley for the first
Because Valley got
game.
them a coach just in time, I guess.
Mississippi Valley on the second game. So this game will be considered non-conference.
Well, they're gonna y'all one easy conference win.
It ain't even a conference win. It's a
I mean, I'm saying
non-conference.
they don't lost the easy conference win. Not it ain't a conference game.
It ain't a conference game now. September the 6th, Baton Rouge. They got Alabama State. This not even a conference game. This is non-conference. Then they go to the West Coast to play Fresno State, September the 13th. That's a loss. September the 27th, we going down to Mumford. That game is a SWAC game now. This game counts. We are back on the schedule as a conference game for Southern. Then I go to Daytona to play Bethune. That's a conference game. Homecoming is against Prairie View, October the 18th. I want to see that one. They got FAMU coming to town October the 25th. They are on the road in Arkansas at Pine Bluff, November the 1st. They are on the road also against Alcorn State on the reservation. They are at home. They are at home against Texas Southern November the 15th. And of course, you already know November the 29th, they got Grambling in the Superdome for the Bayou Classic. So they got some winnable games, and then they got some games where shoot, you got to come to play.
Well, I'm pretty sure they're gonna be Pine Bluff.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Cookman probably gonna be Bethune Cookman.
I think that game is going to be closer to what it was this past season.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be close, but I think they probably get Cookman. You never was gonna go on between them and Texas Southern.
And you don't know what's going to happen with Prairie View because they pretty much going to have damn near a whole new team.
And we'll have to see which Central show up for that first game. We don't really know what we're gonna get out of Bama State this upcoming season either.
So yeah, that's Southern schedule. That Southern schedule right there, and you know, not too much on it. All right, so y'all already know. Ooh, hold on now, got storms coming through this thing. Um, we all know, we all saw the news yesterday. It has been confirmed that two of the bigger brands in the SWAC will be in Las Vegas. It's Sin City, October 25th, playing at Allegiant Field. Grambling versus Jackson State. Now, the first thing that we all know that Dre asked was, how much is the payout? What was the payout on this right here? Is this a classic with I mean, because this more likely is a classic right here. Is it the city of Las Vegas? Are they paying the schools to come out? Are they housing them? Are they paying for them to be housed? They paying for everything.
I don't know if it's me or you, but I'm not hearing you now.
Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me? Oh snap! Let me see something. Trying to figure it. Okay, they said I'm good. Can you hear me? Jump off and jump back on.
Yeah, I'm hearing you on the regular broadcast, just not on the stream, just on the stream yard.
Okay. You jump off and then jump back on.
Let me get out of stream yard and get back in and see what happens.
Yeah. All right. So first and foremost, my black ass is going to Las Vegas. First and foremost, I understand everything, is on the strip. Even the stadium. The stadium's on the south end of the strip. I will stay I'll stay one of the hotel shoes. See, Mr. Lawrence coming in with the heat, said this will be the home team, of course. So this game will count toward their attendance average. This is not a non-conference game, so this counts right. This game counts right here. So, but I was just saying, is it a classic? Because if it's a classic, but yeah, that's what I was about to say. Get your rewards cards. Yeah. Hey man. That'll be a good birthday. I mean, like I said, that'll be a good birthday present for me. So all right. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I'm good now.
Okay, good. So Mr. Lawrence just brought us some good information on us. He said that this game against Grambling would be a conference game. This game would also count towards our attendance. It'll count towards our attendance average since we'll be the home team. Yeah, the best time of year to go spring and the fall, because going in the summer is like walking into Hell's Kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
But now, to play at Allegiant Field, Allegiant Stadium, it's it's going to be nice. The last time we was out there, we played at Sam Boyd Stadium against UNLV. But this is going to be totally different. So hopefully, from what Coach O is saying, the money deal is good. So it's a good deal. And it's for the players to see Vegas that they haven't seen, they ain't never been to Vegas or anything like that.
That should be a good trip for him.
Mm-hmm. Hey, 750,000 show up, still a nice chunk of change.
I'm waiting for the details to come out because a lot of folks saying they was told it was a pretty good deal, so we'll see.
I mean, even if it's a meal for us to show up there, sure, that still be good for us. Hope we play on the grass rather than the turf that UNLV plays on. I don't know. It depends. I don't think Mark Davis want to mess up the Raiders field, so I guess we're gonna be playing on that turf.
Yeah, he ain't been trying too much.
He ain't about to do all that. But yeah, man, I think it would be a good thing to play out, to play. Yeah, if they paying for if the city is paying for everything, that shit, the whole deal is better because you keep that money in your pocket. You keep that money in your pocket. So the last time we was out in Vegas, we showed up, we showed out, even though the results on the football field was not in our favor, but we did our job, and you know what I'm saying, we had some fun. Now, if you don't want to go out, if you don't want to just stay on the strip, if you don't want to stay in Vegas, LA is like it's like 4 hours away. Los Angeles is 4 hours away. So it's not that far. And everything is pretty much, like I said, everything is pretty much in the area, on the strip, airport on the strip, stadium on the strip, all the hotels and everything right there on the strip.
Mm-hmm.
You really don't even have to, like, you don't have to really drive anywhere, stuff like that, because once you leave off that strip, your ass is gonna be in the hood. But nah, it's a good deal. I think it's good. Said Durango Hotel. You know about the Durango? The Durango was it? What's that? Caesars, Durango, Stardust, Luxor. People want to go I want to go to the Bellagio. Be like, you got Bellagio money?
Mm-hmm. That's what people say when somebody else paying.
you got Bellagio money?
You ain't got a lot of your money, you're gonna have to have something else to trade for it.
For it. Well, you got the MGM, you got or Excalibur, yeah. Yeah, so this is a good trip. It's January the 29th. Everybody need to get their coins ready, including me. And since this is considered a home game, I need to go ahead, whenever Travis put out the website for the credentials, I need to put my credentials in for that. Any home game I'm gonna try to get at, I'm trying to put my credentials in for it. I said I'm gonna travel a little bit more. Got to travel a little bit more. Other than that, man, look, I think we just it's good for both schools. Of course, with Grambling, that they got their own thing, their own brand. Their brand is what it is. There's no art, there's no argument to that. Hopefully it'll be a good game. It should be a good game. Should be a good turnout. We should, we talk about we travel. Jackson State, we travel. Let's shut the pundits up and let's get out there. Let's travel. Let's travel. Let's see.
Somebody was saying earlier they think they'll probably we'll probably see a decent turnout from people not associated with either school too.
Yeah. See, and here's the thing. This is where marketing needs to be. Y'all heard that. This is where marketing needs to be top-notch A1.
Yeah.
It needs to be the top priority because Allegiant Stadium seats what 63,000 folks, people up in there. Let's just say Jackson State, we bring 25,000. Let's just say we bring 25,000. Because remember, we still got alumni chapters. I think we got alumni chapter in Vegas. We got the alumni chapter in LA. I think we got one in Colorado, which is close. It's close for there. But yeah, like this is the time when July and August come around, this is the time where we need to market this game from.
Yeah, the marketing got to be tight.
It has to be tight, and not just from a Jackson State standpoint, but also from a Grambling standpoint and from the city of Las Vegas.
From a SWAC standpoint.
From the SWAC standpoint too. The SWAC needs to jump in like, hey, we got a game in Vegas between two blue bloods, SWAC blue bloods. We need everybody get out there right now. And especially if you have it where Vegas, they play some good football out there, high school football. Get those high school kids out there from Bishop Gorman and other and other surrounding schools high schools out there. Get them out there. Say, look, football players, y'all get in for the free ski. Everybody else, you pay however much it is at the ticket booth, at the ticket office, and stuff like that. And yeah, the best thing about it is, I just said that, Lawrence, you don't need to rent a car to get to the stadium because the airport is on the strip.
Mm-hmm.
The airport is on the strip. You can probably take you an Uber, and that's it. Yeah, we know about it because once you leave out, once you leave out that strip, you going to the hood. But this is where, like I said, this is where the hotels there need to put out some sort of block pricing and everything. If to for people that's coming in, the restaurants is going to be jumping. The casino is going to be jumping all day, every day because it's Vegas. But like I said, this is just on the SWAC standpoint. Jackson State, Grambling, and the city of Las Vegas, they and the Clark County, I forgot about the county, they need to be instrumental when it comes to advertising this game.
Mm-hmm.
Because guess what? Let's just say the SWAC say we had a good turnout at this game, right? So where should we have our next SWAC game at? Where should we have our next SWAC game at? You get what I'm saying? So like, okay, we have a SWAC game. We'll have a SWAC game in the city of Dallas. Have it at the Cotton Bowl. Even though Grambling and Prairie View play at the Cotton Bowl every year, let's have one there, just because. Or let's see if we could get AT&T Stadium.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if Jerry Jones want to jump on in it. Like something, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's not a, if it ain't a classic, if it's a classic, make sure we don't have no janky ass promoters. That's one thing I hate. See, here's the thing about this. Fred is still punching the air right now. He is punching the air right now because his two big money makers ain't in the game no more. Like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do now, Fred? Because this is about my favorite saying. Yesterday's price ain't today's price. So you're gonna have to come. You want Jackson State back in the Southern Heritage Classic, you're gonna have to come with some money. Chicago, yes, I would say Chicago, but Chicago messed that up though. If it was just a regular game in Chicago and not a classic, I could deal with that. Like, go back to, and it'll be good for recruiting. Go back to St. Louis for the Gateway Classic. Like, play at stadiums that we have not played at before. Like, have a game in Phoenix. Well, I guess in Tempe, since that's where not Tempe, but Glendale. That's where State Farm Arena is. Of course, let's have a game back in LA. Man, ain't no SWAC school been back in LA since what, 2009? I may have one in New York. because that's still on my bucket list right there. We've already been in Miami. Of course, we in Mobile. But I'm just saying, let's go to places where we have not been. You know. And speaking of Miami, the Orange Blossom Classic figured out that it ain't nothing without FAMU. So they decided to bring FAMU back into the fray. And this time they are going up against Howard University.
Howard or Hampton?
Howard.
I don't know. I thought somebody said Hampton, but we'll see if they pack it out like Campbell said they will.
Yeah, Lauren. Yeah, I mean, either way it goes, we still, but Los Angeles still the recruiting thing for us, But yeah, like I said, people drive to Vegas from LA. Like I said, ain't about a 4-hour drive. It's all about promoting the game, market the game. I think we should be able to market it. I think, St. Louis Gateway Classic. I think we should be able to market this game to the fullest. But other than that, man, let's see. We talked about that. We are less than a week from signing day. That's a good one. Do we think HBCU Gold will broadcast the Jackson State Grambling game in Vegas?
No, we don't know who's gonna have the game right now, dude.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Now, if you play the game in Vegas, this game don't need to be on no ESPN Plus. This game needs to be on ESPN2. But until the TV schedule comes out, we'll find out July.
Yeah, I guess we'll know soon enough.
But yeah, we are less than a week away from signing day. Signing day is February the 5th, so that is the first Tuesday of February. This Saturday is the schedule reveal. So, hey, you about to make me cuss. You about to make me cuss at the screen. So fuck, we don't need Jay Walker.
We might have to take Jay Walker down the sideline or something.
But yeah, man. So with the schedule coming out Saturday. So once it comes out Saturday, everybody need to go ahead. That's when you make your plans and stuff like that. Get your time off, especially me. I'm gonna need all the good time off. Yes, schedule drop Saturday. Season ticket sale go on sale that day too. So it start that day. So everybody get your damn tickets.
Yeah, I'm waiting for them to drop the season ticket because normally though the last couple of years, even though It was at least on the site a couple of days before it went on sale. I'm still trying to decide which if I'm gonna get general or reserve this year or not.
Yeah, I think it's good. And like, if I can see the ticket, look, it's good. I just want to support. I just want to support the school in a way. I just want to support it in a way. Just mail me my ticket and just mail me the season ticket and I, whoever wants to go, since I am media, whoever wants to go, hey man, come on, look at you, get your tickets. Reserve section 106. Is that in the horseshoe or that's right by the boom? It's storm coming through.
Yeah, which section is 106?
But yeah, everybody get their season tickets. Yeah, by the boom. I figured that. But ain't no other feeling but to be on the sideline and actually just hear everything from where I stand at, because I always stand on the south end zone, south end zone towards where the entrance of the boom. That's why I stand at all the time when I'm on the sideline. Oh yeah, I heard y'all be someone stupid in the horseshoe. But yeah, ain't gonna stay on too late because I know 9 o'clock Ken Clark comes on. I know we're gonna talk more about the basketball. Make sure you sign up for the collective, KC 1400 collective. Let's see what else we're gonna talk. Of course, I know we're gonna talk about this game. This game right here. I know we're gonna talk about. I don't know what else he's gonna talk about. I know he should be. I know he's here though.
No, I'm pretty sure you're probably gonna talk about the Vegas game, USM game,
USM.
the schedule coming up, the signing day release, and all that stuff. He's probably gonna talk about what's upcoming over these next couple of weeks.
So I don't know. I got to see what my schedule is for next Tuesday, but hopefully, I'm gonna do a show about signing day. I ain't gonna. Now if it's if I have to go to work at 4, I'll probably get on early in the morning and start the show off from there and see, all the signing and everything. But other than that, if I had to go to work in the morning time, then I'm going to do a recap. So tomorrow I will be headed to AT&T Stadium. For those that don't know, yes, I do not have a vehicle, so I will have to Uber over to the stadium tomorrow. So, if anybody can, more than welcome to send a donation for the Uber so I can get to AT&T Stadium tomorrow and get back home in one piece. So that is what's going on right here. You can always hit PayPal, Cash App, and or Zelle for donations as always. Haven't asked for donations in a while since what New Year's Eve.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna have another time where we're just gonna be listening to the music on New Year's for at the end of the I have some music at the end of the month since I'll be off. So I'm off tomorrow and I'll be off Friday. So Friday night is we are jamming Friday night jams on HBCU Overdrive. That is what we doing Friday night. So make sure you have all your drinks, your food, and your donation ready. Well, that's what we gonna do. Appreciate that, Mr. Catches. So yeah, we're gonna have some fun. Gonna have some good old fun. Make sure, make sure y'all get ready. Tax season has already started. Make sure that you
Save some of that for football season.
yeah. It'll be 55 on Sunday. I'll be on the field. Flood advisory for Irving, Texas. But yeah, oh man, it's gonna be make sure y'all have everything what you need. Cause we're gonna be jamming Friday night. We're gonna jam Friday night, so make sure y'all come in and tune in for that Friday. It's 8:38. It's 8:38. So what we got? We got Super Bowl set up. We got Super Bowl set up coming up next, not this coming Sunday, but next Sunday. Eagles and Chiefs. Oh my goodness, I'm tired of Pat Mahomes.
I am too.
I know he from East Texas, but god dang, I'm tired of him right now. February the 9th. Yeah, I'm tired of it. Hey, brother Jordan, man, I'm gonna tell you just like this. This game should not be on ESPN Plus. This game should be on ESPNU or ESPN2. It should be on Plus. Don't need to be on that. Mr. Emmett said he got the Eagles. It'd be a cold day in hell when I. It'd be a cold day in hell. I cheer for the Eagles. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It'll be a cold day in hell if I cheer for the Eagles. No. No. But yeah, man. Saquon Barkley is the difference maker. I can't argue that. I cannot argue that, but at the same time, it's a dude named Pat Mahomes. I ain't going with no NS. I ain't going with the Eagles. I'm sorry. And Ed, you see my face, Ed? Do you see my face? I said last night to Troy now, I said the day the Cowboys get free of Jerry Jones is just dig up Jerry's mama, tell her go get that black dress on, so we go put some flowers on his doorstep in Highland Park. Got to bring somebody from the dead so you can make this person dead right here. That's what I said right there. I'm sorry. Ben Johnson, offensive mind, a lot of schemes that he run. He's good for Caleb. It's a good system. Yeah, good for Caleb. I just hope the McCaskies don't fuck him over.
Yeah, that's what's going. We got to see how being in Chicago going.
If the McCaskies gonna screw him over, he's gonna do fine. He's going to do fine. Yeah, Jim. I told y'all the story about. I don't know if I told y'all the story of when Jimmy got fired, or when he. Some say he got fired. Others say he walked out that bit. I was in. So Jimmy got, he left, and he left in 95. He left in the middle of 95, right? So I was at school. I was in the 10th grade at the time. And the day that Jimmy left, it was like, bro, it was like watching the president coming to town or something like that. It was like, I wasn't alive for this. It was like when JFK got assassinated. Or I was live for this. I was live for this. It was when, like, the TV show Dallas, the Who Shot JR episode. that's how I'm gonna put it just in that sense right there. Like everybody want to know what happened. Like everybody want to know what happened with Jerry and Jimmy. And of course, yeah, we did get Barry Switzer. We got Barry Switzer, but he won a Super Bowl. He won a Super Bowl that year, but he did it with Jimmy's guys. He didn't even have his own team. He still had Jimmy's guys. Yep. Like it was agonizing, y'all. Like that jump was like it was brutal to watch. it was brutal to watch. That's how bad it was for me. It was brutal to watch. And we've been on this, we just been cursed for the last 30 years. Like Jerry is too down. I think Jerry is pretty much about to be, he's senile. I think he's close to being senile right now. Whew. Jerry always felt like he had control over everything, anything, and everything because he's like, I'm the owner, I'm the owner, I'm the president, I'm the general manager. I have say in everything, and I mean, which he does. He does. That's his right. But at the same time, with you running the team that you run it, we have not been. We have not even been to an NFC champ. I'm trying to figure out last time we went to the NFC championship game. Yeah, and that's the thing, Mr. Emmett. Jimmy ran the draft. He ran the scout. He ran the draft. He ran the scout. He ran all the other stuff. Um, Thoughts on how Jay Schuster filled their D line coach vacancy? That's tough right there. That's tough within itself because Coach James was a good defensive line coach, and now he's at Western Kentucky. I mean, it's elevation. I don't know. Some gonna come around and excuse me, and TC always gonna come. Yeah, he's gonna figure it out. The thing what it is, every success comes with anything with success. It always comes with a little bit of adversity. I don't think Coach James gonna be like that. I don't think he's gonna be like that. I think he's gonna tell him to stay where you at. I mean, the portal is closed now, if I'm not mistaken. You know, ain't no need for nobody to jump in the portal now. Well, Javancy already got outside linebackers coach and he's special teams coach. So yeah, we promote from within, but I figure yeah, all them kids, I think all those kids is said they staying. So I mean, I don't know. We shall see. We shall see. I mean, it's still January. Season don't is coming up in 7 more months. Wait a minute. Um, Javancy Jones is our special teams coach, and he's the outside linebackers coach. Why would we want to hire somebody else to take that position from him? Have you noticed when Javancy became the special teams coach that our special teams play was leaps and bounds better than the previous season? So why would we? And plus, Javancy played linebacker when he was in college. But still, he played on D line at JSU. But still, his right now, he's we special teams took off when he took the position. We don't need to hire somebody else for no, we don't need to do that. We don't need to do that. We don't need to do that. We just sit tight. TC gonna come up with something always. And I mean just sit tight, just chill out. This is what happens when you have a winning pedigree. But yeah. So I would not. Yeah. Yeah. I'm keeping Javancy as special teams coordinator and outside linebackers coach. But other than that, man, other than that, we got 5 minutes left before we mosey on over to Ken and company. Anything for this week?
Nothing I can think of.
Okay. What's up, brother Picard? And let's see. So, of course, we got tomorrow have Shrine Bowl to cover tomorrow. So I will be at AT&T Stadium, still taking a little bit of donation here and there for the Uber ride there and back. Friday night we'll be doing it'll be Freestyle Friday night, where we're just doing nothing but music. And other than that, we got Senior Bowl on Saturday in Mobile. That is on NFL Network also. And again, we have National Signing Day on February the 5th. Also on the 1st, I forgot to mention, if people coming in late, mention this. Also on the 1st, we have the schedule reveal, and season tickets will be going on sale that same day. So get your damn tickets. Get your damn tickets. And hopefully everybody takes advantage of get your tickets early. Everybody take advantage if you're going to Vegas to get your room early. Get your room, get your flights, get all your money squared away, because it's gonna be one eventful season this year. Baseball season starts next month also, down in Houston, Texas at the Cactus Jack Invitational. Let's see what else we got. Basketball season still going into play. We'll be doing the Louisiana two-step this weekend, starting tomorrow. Women are in Baton Rouge starting tomorrow. And Saturday, we'll be in Grambling, both men and women. And then on Monday, the men will be in Baton Rouge. So other than that, that's all we got right now. But I will holler at everybody. On Friday night. I'll probably make a guest appearance, pop up on live from the game tomorrow. So make sure y'all tune into that. Other than that, we are out this thing. Y'all be blessed, stay safe, hug your loved ones. Also remember to mobilize and strategize. And that's pretty much that's it. Be easy out there. Peace.